Hi, welcome back to our mini video series on the CDHPP Group Benefits Plan. My name once again is Michael Hamel, and for today's presentation, we're going to be walking through our CDHPP Group Benefits Plan product flip chart. If you haven't received this information already, you can simply text, phone, or email us, and we'd be happy to send that information to you. If you've already filled out our group benefits survey, you would have received an automatic email with this information. You can find that in the first attachment from that email. Without further ado, let's begin. And I'm going to share my screen here. If I'm talking too fast, I do apologize, but there's a lot of information and I want to be respectful of your time. As a reminder, this plan is designed exclusively only for dental hygienists and dental assistants across Canada. In our plan, we offer three different types of coverages, and that is basic, standard, and enhanced. For simplicity and time's sake, we're only going to focus on the enhanced section. And then we also offer single coverage, couple coverage, and family coverage, depending on your situation. Now, on this first screen here, you're going to see two key components, and that is life and living benefits and the health component. So we're going to start off with the life and living benefit component. This component, life and living benefits, only benefits the insured. There's only coverage for the insured, that being the hygienist or the assistant. This component offers life insurance with $50,000, again on the enhanced, accidental death and dismemberment, AD&D, $50,000, and critical illness insurance of $25,000. All of these benefits are going to be a tax-free lump sum payment to either you or your beneficiary. So I'm going to quickly walk you through this and how it works. If you were to pass away from anything but an accident, your life insurance of $50,000 in this case would pay out to your beneficiary. If you were to pass away from an accident, let's call it a car accident, both the AD&D and life insurance, $50,000 each, would be paid out. So however you were to pass away, your beneficiary is going to receive either $50,000 or $100,000 tax-free lump sum payment. Moving on to the critical illness component. In this case, again, it's offering $25,000. If you are diagnosed with one of the 29 covered illnesses and you survive 30 days, you're going to receive $25,000 lump sum payment tax-free to spend as you please, obviously to help you focus on recovery and maintain your lifestyle and pay your bills. Again, that is only for the hygienist or the assistant. Now moving on to the second component, which is the health component. If I look here at the prescription drugs to kind of start things off, with our enhanced plan, we offer 100% coverage up to $5,000 per family member per year. Okay, so each member is going to have up to $5,000 of coverage for prescription drugs. After that year, obviously, it's going to reset and renew to, again, $5,000. We offer a pay direct option and a drug card. So I know that we actually, my family and I, we have the Family Enhanced Plan. Our pharmacist, as an example, has our member ID. So when we simply go to the pharmacy and we have a prescription that we need to get, they already have our information. There's no out of pocket. There's no money out of pocket. They already have our information. I just simply collect the drugs and I walk away, making it super efficient and easy. Everyone is going to receive, whether if it's a single coverage, you're going to receive one drug card. If you have a couple or a family coverage, you're going to receive two drug cards. But I can tell you, everyone has a mobile phone these days. All of us have our own mobile phone, so we have our information on the app, so it makes it that much easier, not always having to carry around a physical card. So that is the prescription drug component of the health component. Moving on to the professional services. There is 100% coverage up to $500 per practitioner per family member per year. So again, you can see here, hopefully you can see it, but there's chiropractors, there's massage therapists and naturopaths and psychologists and whatnot. So you have up to $500 per practitioner per year per family member. Now there is a cap of $1,000. So as an example, if I walked in and got up to if I maxed my massage therapist out at $500 and I maxed out my chiropractor at $500, I've hit my $1,000 cap. The reason why we do this, or why we did this, is because this plan has never existed. There's no claims history. So we wanted to make sure that when renewal time comes up, we weren't going to be renewing the monthly premiums astronomically. We wanted to control the claims history so we can control the renewal premiums. My hope is, depending on the claims history this year, we do renew September 2026 this year, that if there is some room that we can enhance or increase that cap or enhance the actual dollar per practitioner. At the end of the day, whether it's a group plan like ours, through your association, any group plan for that matter, this is where renewals come in, and they definitely increase the premium. So we really wanted to control that and cap it at $500 per practitioner per year per family member, but also that $1,000 cap. It really helps us control that renewal rate. And you're going to, again, find that across all different types of group plans out there. Moving on to vision. For the enhanced plan, we offer 100% coverage up to $250 every 24 months per adult every 2 years. Where we have strength in the vision is for children. So it's 100% coverage, offering $250 every year per child. So an adult is $250 every 2 years. For children, it's $250 every year. Accidental dental. We do not offer standalone or comprehensive dental coverage, including scalings and whatnot. This is only accidental dental. I will talk about that in another video with our questions and answers, our Q&A video. I'm going to walk you through some of the reasons why we chose to do what we did and help answer a lot of questions. We've been getting a lot of calls in this plan. So the Q&A video will definitely kind of provide you a little bit more information as to why we did not offer full-blown comprehensive dental coverage. So accidental dental, it's 100% coverage. If it involves an accident and your teeth are somehow misplaced or whatnot, we are going to be paying to fix that. As a primary example, if you have children playing sports, I know when I was younger, I was playing competitive hockey. I have lost a few of my teeth. That would have been covered as a primary example. And then next off, we have our semi-private hospital room. If you're ever in a semi-private hospital room, we're going to provide 100% coverage. Moving on to what's included in all of the tiers. So I focused on the enhanced. Now we're going to talk about what's included, whether you have basic, standard, or enhanced. So everything you see here is going to be included. So right off the bat, everybody is going to have travel insurance, whether that's out of province or out of country. It's 100% coverage up to $5 million. This is going to include a 30-day trip maximum. So as an example, if you're going to go on a trip for 2 weeks, you've got coverage, 100%, no out of pocket, up to $5 million. If I was going to go to Costa Rica for 60 days, as an example, I would only have coverage for the first 30 days. So a little tip here is, hypothetically speaking, if you were to go to Costa Rica and you were to come back on the 30th day, as soon as your feet touch the soil in Canada, you can go right back for the remaining 30 days. You would essentially have reset your travel. So just know, again, there's a 30-day cap, 100% coverage, and up to $5 million. Moving on to telemedicine coverage. This is fantastic. There is definitely a shortage, it seems, with doctors these days. This is going to provide you 24/7 service. If you need to contact a doctor, maybe it's late at night when your kids is sick, you're not too sure what to do, you don't want to call the paramedics, simply give this number a call and you can be speaking to someone right off the bat. I love it. Again, our family doctor seems to be quite busy all the time. We've used this number quite a bit actually for our children. whether it was a fever or whatnot. I want someone to kind of give us their word of advice. You can either have a phone call, you can go on a virtual phone call just like this. You can see them on camera. If you need to renew prescription drugs, you can call this number. You can get that prescription renewed versus having to go into a walk-in clinic or go and see your doctor. Moving along, we have our expert medical services. This is fantastic if you want that second opinion. You want to talk to a specialist. As an example, if I was diagnosed with cancer, I may want to go and talk to somebody else to just get a little bit more information, make sure it's valid. I can use this service and I can talk to a specialist to get their second opinion. I can go and see them. So there's a lot there. I would definitely look into it a little bit more at a high level overview, which this is. This is going to provide that expert medical advice and give you or provide you with that second medical opinion. Moving on, we offer medical supply and equipment, and this is included. If it's a CPAP machine, again, you can dive into our product guide that's going to give you the full-blown coverage versus a high level. But if you need a CPAP machine, we're going to be able to provide that for you up to a certain dollar amount. If you need crutches because you broke your leg, whatever the case may be, you're going to see that there's medical supplies and equipment provided with this group plan. But again, full-blown details are going to be in our information package with our full product guide. And then lastly, Benefithub. Benefithub is very similar to Perkopolis. I know the CDHA has Perkopolis. I believe it's still a Perkopolis. But it's basically a discount center where I know on our mobile phone, I have Benefithub. You can use that for discounts on travel packages, vacation packages, car rentals, hotels. There's discounts on Apple products. There's thousands of discounts. So if you're ever looking for a gift or a present or anything, definitely check that out because you're going to find some savings there as well. Now we're going to move on to the second sheet, the flip side of this, of course, and that is going to be it's going to be the pricing. So we do get a lot of questions on that. So when we look at the coverage types, we can see the different basic, standard, enhanced, and the monthly premium. These are all monthly premiums. Then you're going to see the coverages. So it's single, couple, or family. We had a lot of questions. So right off the bat, when we first launched this of June 1st of 2025, the couple was only for the insured, again, the hygienist or assistant, for their partner. We had a lot of calls coming in. There was a lot of single moms out there, or single parents out there that wanted coverage. It was just them and their only child. So we spoke with Walwanisa. We heard your feedback. We went to Walwanisa, who underwrites this group plan, and we really wanted to provide these single parents with couple coverage. It doesn't make sense to have them pay for family. So I'm very happy to announce that you can choose a couple plan if you're a single parent with a dependent child. And then we offer a family plan, which is obviously going to include the insured, hygienist or the assistant, and their children, as many children as they have, and their partner. Again, these are the monthly premiums. They do not include tax. If you're in BC and Alberta, as a prime example, there is no sales tax. So the premiums you see there are the premiums that you're going to be paying. If you're Ontario, where we are based, there's an 8% sales tax. So it's not 13%, it's an 8% sales tax. So you would add that on to the monthly premium you see there. When you're in a registration form and you're kind of looking through it or filling it out, in real time, you will see what province you are and how much tax is going to be applied. There's going to be another video that actually has me walking through the registration process so you can see exactly how it's going to look if you decide to register with our group plan. For eligibility sake, you have to have a provincial health card in place. So you have to have, if you're in Ontario, your OHIP as an example, but as long as you have a provincial health card, you're going to qualify for the first stage. The second stage is you have to be working 20 hours on average per week throughout the year. We understand that some hygienists are going to be working maybe part-time. Some weeks are going to be flexible. Maybe some weeks are working 10 hours. Some weeks are working 30 hours. As long as on average you're working 20 hours per week throughout the year, you're going to qualify. So if you're a hygienist or assistant and you meet those requirements, you're going to have coverage. This plan, there is no underwriting. There's no medical history or questions. It's immediate guaranteed coverage. As an example, if I go back to the first page, if you've been declined for life insurance because of your prior health or health concerns, you've been declined for CI insurance because maybe family history, you have up to $50,000 for $25,000. So again, this is automatically this is automatic. This is automatic acceptance. It's guaranteed acceptance. I think that's it for now. I hope you found some value in this video. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. This was not rehearsed. I do apologize, but I definitely felt the need to walk everyone through because we've had a lot of questions, and I hope this does provide you some value. I hope to see you in the next video. Other than that, enjoy your day and have a great day.